my ever-faithful companion, Dark Magician!
Welcome along, fellow Dark Magician enthusiasts, to another progress report. Now, for anyone that's been wondering, where the heck have you been? I do apologize. I've been busy trying to get another video prepared. I've had a lot of life stuff happen, including something I will talk about another time. Been very busy. I've been trying to work on a new guide, really full-on, in-depth guide for you guys, which is taking longer than I'd like to, but still getting there. But anyway, we're going to get into the progress report for the month of January 2026, and what a month it's been. Now, if you remember from December 2025, there was like only 9 lists, which was like, you know, abysmal. But anyway, we have, for January 2026, we have 25 Dark Magician lists. Now, one of them granted, where is it? Now, one of them granted the list by Pepper Silver was supposed to be for the skill of the Eye of the United Dragon. So with this list here, we've got 17 the Eye of the United Dragon decks, and we have 8 Master of the Dark and Chaos decks. Crazy that people have been using the new skill more. People are still using the old skill, which is, the old skill is still pretty good. If you guys have seen which Dark Magician skill is better, have a look at the video. It is crazy to see how many people are trying out Dark Magician more and more, and it's really cool to see. What's even better is that we have 2 tops. We have a top 4 in Speed Duel Dynasty from St. Tros, which is nice with the Eye of the United Dragon. Nice work. Only a 4, 5, 6, 7 card extra deck though is interesting. No Dark Magician of Dragon Knight, which I do kind of question. Maybe they forgot it, but oh well. I mean, hey, if it works, it works, I guess. Nice, not bad. Then we have a 2nd place in the Meta Weekly from Chris Olivia, I believe that's how you say it. Sorry, mispronouncing. Which utilizes Lava Golem. Scary stuff. But yeah. Wow, this seeing this in 2nd place was surreal. It was surreal seeing this in 2nd place. Dark Magician could have won a tournament, and people would be like, "Whoa, DM good now?" And like, you know, DM best deck. What can I say? It was really cool to see this. Yeah, it's been really cool to see all these different lists. Like, if you have a look here, like, you know, the initial list were just the Eye of the United Dragon, and then people started coming out with Master of the Dark and Chaos, like, you know, your typical list, which, you know, that works. And then we had some other lists here, Master of the Dark and Chaos, utilizing Undead from Team 6K, his style of list where, you know, you're playing Heavenly Seal, the Heraldic Seal, the Heavenly Sphere, sorry, completely botched the name. And we had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 different decks. Try this out. It's like, wow, that's pretty damn good. If it's giving off the results, it's giving off the results, you know. Heavenly Spheres, what can I say? It's a pretty good card. But yeah, it's just been so nice to see all of these lists pop up. Yeah, it's been really cool. And then we have, for the full-on deck breakdown, Dragoon, of course, coming up in the most used cards. Like, as always, you know, like, we gotta use Dragoon. Beatrice has just completely disappeared from the top extra deck, which is fine, it's valid, and we're not going to be using any other limited 1 card. Dragoon will be the only limited 1 card we'll ever use. We're not going to be using anything else. If you're not using Dragoon, if you're using anything other than Dragoon as your limited 1 card, then I honestly don't know what you're doing. Dragoon's like one of the best DM cards you can use it. The Dark Magicians has seen a drop in usage, as well as Dark Magician Dragon Knight, which is probably due to all the Master of the Dark and Chaos lists that are coming out. Dark Paladin has dropped off, so has Dark Magician Dragon Knight, but it is still seeing a fair bit of use. Nightmare Phoenix, and here's a trend here where Heraldic Seal, the Heavenly Spheres, Protector Whelp, and Imduck have all been going up, as well as Superstar Slayer, Typhon, Sky Crisis. Now, if this works for some people, then fair enough. If it works, it works. Grand Tusk Dragon has been going up as well in usage, which you can only get from Mocha Bakaiba's level up rewards. So if you're going to use Heretic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres, you definitely want to use this card. Lava Golem has been going down in use because, like, you know, people are playing the older skill compared to the new one. All these other cards going up and down in use. It's cool to see the differences in styles and seeing like which cards are more popular. What's crazy is that only 73% of decks used 3 Dark Magicians, 23% used 2, and 4% used 1, which, if you're using just 1 Dark Magician, you are going to be hurting yourself a lot if your opponent happens to get rid of your Dark Magician and you got nowhere to access it. So yeah, this has been really cool to see DM coming back. And if you have a look at the tournaments, like, there's not going to be a whole big breakdown because, like, you know, there was only 2 decks that were submitted for this month. You can see, like, you know, the big difference, like, one deck used these cards, another deck used these cards, and so on. So you're not going to get a full-on clear picture of tournament breakdowns, but that's absolutely fine. DM is doing really good right now. I'm very, very happy with how DM is performing, and if you're wondering what will be our next King of Games, it's going to be a special one for me, mainly because of reasons which I will explain in my next live stream, which would be on a Sunday live stream. Crazy. But yeah, Master of the Dark and Chaos will be February's champion, and then with the KC Cup coming up, we're going to be using the Eye of the United Dragon, and then seeing if we can crack that top 1000 or even higher. Let me know in the comments what you guys will be using for the month of February. Are you going to be using the Eye of the United Dragon, or are you going to use Master of the Dark and Chaos? Let me know. With that all being said, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.